What's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna be looking at 5 mothers who took revenge on child predators. If you're watching from YouTube, join us on Twitch. We're live every day. Let's get started. On broad daylight, you gonna do it with 4K cameras? I mean, it's not 4K, it's more like San Andreas cameras, but you gonna do it in 1900 cameras? I respect it, bro.
This is Marianne Bachmeier. She has just shot her little girl's abuser in the courtroom. This horrible act was committed in full view of everyone. But when it comes to being mean to their children, mothers will do anything. Today,
W mothers, bro. I would have done the same thing, bro. I would just replace the gun with like an AR, like that's automatic.
we look at 5 cases of mothers who took violent revenge on their children's abuser. Marianne Bachmeier. Marianne Bachmeier was a child born to a religious mother and a Nazi soldier in Sarstedt, a small town near Hildesheim in Lower Saxony.
Okay, so she already started off life on hard mode. All right, interesting.
West Germany. She became pregnant twice when she was 16 and 18.
Yo, them German niggas are freaky, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong, she bad as hell, but what's up with y'all, bro? At 16 and 18, y'all was not even gonna wait until she became an adult.
Years old, and those babies were subjected to adoption due to the homeless, unemployed, and ill-prepared to raise the baby. Marianne became pregnant for the 3rd time when she was 23 years old. While
So let me get this straight. I know I'm pausing a lot, but there's a lot to dissect here. So you had 2 children, had to set them up for adoption. Free throw, right? Get rid of them niggas, cause you're broke. And you gonna think about the bright idea to be pregnant again? I ain't gonna lie, Marianne. If I knew you, I probably would have impregnated you 5 times, but it is what it is, man.
working as a waitress in Lübeck, Germany. And this time, she decided to raise the baby as a little mother. She named her baby Anna, and this little Anna became the light of Marianne's life instantly. But guess fate just had other plans for this family. On May 5th, 1980, Marianne Bachmeier's life took a devastating turn. Anna argued with her mother about some matters. She decided to skip school and visit a friend who lived near her house. But she didn't know that her murderer was waiting on her way. The 35-year-old butcher, Klaus Grabowski,
Yo, why does this man look 20 and 50 at the same time? Like, his facial hair make him look young, but he just look like a chewed up bubblegum or some shit. Bob Ross, do not disrespect Bob Ross, bro. He's 35. No, this gotta be the byproduct of trying meth.
lured Anna into the apartment under the guise of playing with his cats and held her for several hours by molesting her. Finally, he murdered her using a pair of pantyhose belonging to his fiancée. When the
Using what? Wait, what those pantyhose? Y'all know I don't get no women, so I gotta Google these terms, bro. Pantyhose. You killed a 5-year-old girl using pants? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Her mother did the right thing, bro. Easily, bro. With pants, how do you even do it? I think you just strangled her, bro. It's a 5-year-old. You could use a towel. You can do anything. You could use a shirt.
7-year-old daughter Anna went missing. The community rallied around Marianne, searching high and low for the little girl. Days turned into weeks, and hope began to fade. Then, the unimaginable happened. Anna's lifeless body was found. The police investigation led to the arrest of Klaus Grabowski, a man already known to authorities as a convicted sex offender.
Why are we using my nigga Saul Goodman? Huh? Saul Goodman is an amazing dude. Can we use any other stock video?
He had previously served time for the sexual abuse of 2 other young girls. Grabowski was taken into custody.
So this is his 3rd strike? What made y'all niggas free him after the first 2? That's on y'all, German justice system.
And charged with Anna's murder. The evidence against him was strong, and it seemed like justice would be served. On March 6th, 1981, another court round was progressing against the brutal killer, Klaus, at the court premises. Marianne also was in the courtroom. Suddenly, she pulled out a .22 Beretta pistol, aimed at his back, and fired 8 times, giving an instant.
That was what you call Battle Royale #1. That's how you beat the circle, bro. That's how you should do it, bro. W Marianne, bro.
Instant and scary death to her child's murder. The courtroom erupted into chaos. Security personnel rushed to restrain Marianne, and she was immediately arrested. The room was a mix of shock, horror, and for some, a sense of poetic justice. Marianne had taken the law into her own hands, and public opinion was divided. Some saw her as a hero, did what she felt she had to do. Others saw her actions as a dangerous precedent, undermining the legal system. Marianne Bachmeier was put on trial for murder. He's dead.
She's standing on business, bruh. Yo, Marianne, I didn't know you was like that. This is all AI generated, by the way. I don't think she did anything wrong. To me, it just looked like she was just, playing with a Nerf gun, and then the Nerf gun just so happened to be an actual gun. Free Marianne, she ain't do nothing wrong, man.
told her after the murder, and her statement, "I did it for you, Anna," brought a very sensitive touch to the case. She also expressed her deep sense of betrayal by a system that allowed a man like Grabowski to walk free, only to harm again. Marianne was found guilty.
2 times 2, not even just 1. If he did it twice, you think he's not gonna do it again?
But received a relatively lenient sentence of 6 years in prison, of which she served only 3. The judge acknowledged the exceptional circumstances of the case, and public opinion seemed to lean in her favor. And while Marianne Bachmeier passed away in 1996 from cancer, her story lives on.
That's the righteous punishment for her? 3 years? I think it should have been 3 seconds, bro. But that's just me, bro. Shout out Marianne, man. I'll be real with y'all. If I was in Marianne's shoes, I'm getting a hand grenade. I'm getting a rocket launcher, dude. That whole place in the whole vicinity getting blown up, dude. Whoever gets caught in the crossfire, I'm sorry, bro.
Miriam Rodriguez. Miriam Rodriguez is one of the Mexican human rights activists who took on the Zetas cartel. She spent several years tracking down her daughter's killers, one by one, until she was murdered on Mother's Day in 2017. Everything in her life was changed on the 23rd of January, 2014. Miriam's 20-year-old daughter, Karen Alejandra Salinas Rodriguez, was kidnapped at the San Francisco by the members of the Zetas cartel, who were known to kidnap people and use their ransoms to fund cartel operations. Now, Mrs. Rodriguez talked to the kidnappers on the phone, begging them to let Karen go while their walkie-talkie made random noises. They said they didn't have her daughter, but would help look for her if she paid $2,000. Mrs. Rodriguez paid him. A week later, he stopped picking up the phone. Other people called, saying they had kidnapped Karen and needed $500 more. The family
Bro, that's the worst way to get swindled, bro. It's one thing to get swindled trying to purchase something, but when you're trying to find your daughter, I'm turning like that dude from Taken, chat. I'm turning into Liam Neeson, bro. Oh, yeah, best believe, bro. I'm about to be the next 007, the first black 007, bro. Ain't no way I'm going out that sad, bro.
family didn't think it would bring Karen back, but they sent the money anyway. Each time they paid, Mrs. Rodriguez felt a little hope, but every time they couldn't get Karen back, she became more and more sad. Obtaining some information, Rodriguez found that her daughter, Karen, was killed. The local authorities were of little help, their efforts hampered by corruption and fear of the drug cartels that plagued the region.
Oh no, now that's what I'm seeing red. I'm gonna go to the middle of the whole group and I'm just gonna explode myself, bro. In GTA.
However, Mariam would not rest until hunting Karen's kidnappers. She slowly and carefully started to gather information about the ones involved. To be undetected, she cut her hair, dyed her hair red, donned an old uniform, and spoke to his neighbors under the guise of conducting a poll. She even infiltrated criminal gangs to get clues about her daughter's whereabouts. After years of searching, Miriam made a horrifying discovery.
What?
She found her daughter's remains in a clandestine grave. The culprits were members of the Zetas cartel, who had kidnapped and killed Karen. The grief was unbearable.
Yo, imagine doing all of that and you finally find your daughter, but she in skeleton form. Oh yeah, I'm going on a 50 KD ratio, bro. I'm taking everyone out with me, bro, before I go out. I don't know if she's gonna live because she's dealing with the cartel, but we'll see.
But it fueled a new mission for Miriam, to bring her daughter's killers to justice.
Okay.
Miriam meticulously gathered evidence against each perpetrator involved in her daughter's kidnapping and murder.
Okay.
She identified them, tracked their movements, and provided crucial information to the authorities. One
Okay.
by one, the criminals were arrested and put behind bars.
Damn.
Due to her vigilante work, many
What's
cartel members left the cartel and attempted to start over as born-again Christians. Nonetheless, on May 10th, 2017, Miriam Rodriguez was shot dead outside her home. It was Mother's Day. The killers were suspected to be members of the same cartel she had fought so bravely against. The news of her death
On Mother's Day? Yo, RIP to her and her daughter, but nigga. Yo, bro, what's wrong with people, bro? That's crazy. Hey, man, I hope they in a better place now. But shout out Miriam and her daughter, bro, because that's crazy, bro.
sent shockwaves through the community and the nation. Human rights organizations condemned the government's failure to protect her, especially
Yeah.
given her high-profile activism against the cartels.
That's like calling the police and the police telling you, yeah, we can't do nothing about it because the gang we're dealing with is a bit too harsh. Like, do you know how insane that would be if the police told you we can't do shit about this?
Benita Lynn Vela. The 35-year-old mother, Benita Lynn Vela, sliced the penis of the man who had molested her 2-year-old son.
So now he's gonna be looking like Chris from Mr. Beast, bro. That's crazy, bro. No, don't get me wrong. He deserved that. I'm sorry, smashing a 2-year-old? No, you deserve every bad thing in life that ever comes to you, bro. I do not blame her. But do you know how correct? He still got a bigger meat than you.
Mother, Benita Lynn Vela, sliced the penis of the man who had molested her 2-year-old son. The incident began when Vela suspected that her 2-year-old son had been molested by her daughter's 18-year-old boyfriend. Fueled by rage, Vela decided to confront the young man and instructed her daughter to invite him to the family's trailer in December 2013.
With a box cutter?
arrived-
Y'all know how sharp box cutters are? And box cutters are small. So I think that means the man had a little, a little 2-inch, a little meat. Or you had like a girthy, maybe like a 6-inch, maybe like, like Drake's meat. He might have had a BBC, I don't know. But that mean if he did, she would have to like, it'll take her like a couple of seconds. Either way, man, crazy.
At around 3 a.m., and soon, Vela got to work. She held him captive and injured him for 3.5 hours. The young man repeatedly denied the molestation accusations, but the mother took a box cutter and cut the young man's penis. Vela was charged and ultimately pleaded guilty to battery and criminal confinement.
Yo.
Surprisingly, she managed to avoid jail time. A Johnson County judge did not sentence her to
Ironic that the Johnson County didn't sentence her, bro. The Johnson County, right? The meat county? Hey, man, that's crazy, bro. For you not to get jailed after slicing a man's meat?
prison, leaving many to question the justice system's handling of the case. The incident, however, left the families involved in a state of turmoil. The young man had to deal with physical and emotional scars, while Vela had to live with the consequences of her actions. Her family, especially her daughter and young son, were caught in the crossfire of this disturbing event. Sarah Sands. Sarah Sands was a woman who made controversial headlines when she killed a convicted pedophile named Michael Plested.
Okay.
Sarah was a mother of 5 children, 3 of whom were young boys. In
Okay.
2014, she discovered that her 3 sons had been sexually abused by Michael Plested, a 77-year-old man living in
My nigga, you're about to die in like 3 business days and you trying to go out with 3 children? I don't understand how these child predators work, bro.
neighboring block of flats in East London. Michael Plested was a convicted paedophile child predator who had
Damn.
changed his name from Robin Moult to hide his criminal past. At the
Damn.
time of his death, he was facing further charges of sexual offenses against young boys.
Damn.
However, when Sarah came to know of what Plested had done to
So
her
he's a
family,
veteran?
she took matters into her own hands. She went to Plested's home and stabbed him 8 times in what was later described as a determined and sustained attack.
I ain't see anything, chat. If anything, she just tickled him. No, matter of fact, I think the dude stabbed himself after realizing his crimes, bro. Real talk, she just poked him. That's all, bro. All she used was a fork. But damn, 8 times? You could have stabbed him with a fork. I promise you how old that nigga was. He was gonna go away by himself. He was on 1 HP for the longest anyway.
Plested bled to death as a result. Sarah Sands was subsequently arrested and went through a trial at the Old Bailey in 2015. She was convicted of manslaughter based on loss of control and was sentenced to 7.5 years in prison. She had been released after only 4, though.
Y'all think she deserve it? No, she don't deserve it in my opinion, bro.
Sands' sons, particularly Bradley, who was 20 at the time, expressed their support for their mother's actions. Bradley said, "I thought hats
W
off
children,
when he
bro.
learned that his mother had attacked Plested. The sons
W
felt
children.
safer knowing that their abuser was no longer a threat, and they waived their right to anonymity to tell their story." Lupe Mercado. After knowing the intention of selling her 17-year-old daughter, the mother of the daughter, Lupe Mercado killed her 22-year-old boyfriend, Calvin Sneed, with her husband Barry Laprelle Gilton. At very first, they tried to get their daughter to sever ties with her boyfriend, but they witnessed that man take their daughter, and later they discovered that he had the intent to sell her.
What do y'all expect about pimps, bro? Chat, have you guys ever met a pimp? If not, you're looking at one right. No, okay, that was corny. Like, yeah, the whole point is to like make girls feel like they're useless so that they can sell her, bro. And honestly, it's just a messed up system, bro.
They tried to get help from the police and child services, but it was not a successful attempt to refuse their daughter. The parents then allegedly followed Sneed from Southern California back to San Francisco. Near Candlestick Park, they found their opportunity. Sneed was shot and killed, and the couple was later arrested and charged with murder. The prosecution argued that they had hunted down Sneed to kill him, while the defense portrayed Lupe as a frantic mother trying to save her daughter from a life of sexual exploitation.
Yeah, W mothers, man. Honestly, all mothers should be like this. And if you are a child predator, stop sleeping with children. If you're watching YouTube, join us on Discord, catch us on Twitch, all that good stuff, man. Waxer for life. Love y'all.